Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another live stream. Thank you everyone for joining. This is the third live stream I've done at this time during the week, and people are coming in saying it's 7 PM, it's 9 PM, so hopefully this time works for everyone. I think it's the night time in the US, so I'm pretty sure that's a good time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry for the snuffling in the background, but Wanda is zooming around in the background. And yes, the name is official. We are calling the dog Wanda. Ms. Collection did decide that is the name she wants to go with. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Shiny Steel Smuggler. I love that name, by the way. Is Rex shipping soon? I certainly hope so. I haven't heard anything, but I hope that he is shipping soon. As you've seen by the title and the thumbnail, we do have something to unbox, and we'll get to that in just a second, but I'm super excited for that huge box, and you'll see it in just a second. We also do have a friend joining us here. This is the Solid Chigoken Red Ranger Zord, the T-Rex Zord. Power Rangers, says Bonnie. Yes, Power Rangers. For the record, Pink Ranger does not have the Force. Don't know what that means exactly, but fair enough. Spoods, hey Justin, it's 6 AM here in Washington State. I apologize for that incredibly early time, but I'm pretty sure in other areas of the state it's the night time? Or earlier or later morning? I don't know. Either way, this time I think works for most people, so fingers crossed that's all good. Where do you live, says Devon. I live in Australia, actually. 7 PM in California. Excellent. Immortal says, hello, I love hot toys, but they are too big. I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to say. Too big to collect many. They are pretty big. They're 12 inches or so. So yeah, I get it. It's a little bit hard to find space for them. Totally understand. And the second issue is they're a little bit pricey. But fair enough, yes, I get it, they are of a larger size. I do have to say a huge thank you to my chat mod, Ken Carpenter, for coming along and modding the chat. Thank you very much, Ken, and for that amazing Batarang, which is actually just up there. You can't see it, but it is up there. Alexandros, 6 PM here in Vegas, perfect time. Excellent, that's what I like to hear. Rodrigo, a channel member, and so was Alexandros, by the way. Not into Power Rangers, but totally into your live, so here I am. Well, thank you very much, Rodrigo. We'll be unboxing the big honkin' Power Rangers box in just a second, and then don't worry, we'll be talking hot toys, we'll be talking all sorts of stuff. It'll be Q&A as usual towards the later half of the stream. Nicholas, have you watched any anime? Yeah, I have. I've watched Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and the original Dragon Ball, and now I just started watching My Hero Academia. I've actually shot and uploaded the reviews for the Figma My Hero Academia figures, all 5 of them. They're ready to go on the channel. They'll be released periodically, or if you're a channel member and you like My Hero Academia, all 5 will be going live for channel members today. So you'll get early access to all 5 immediately. By the way, there are 108 people in here. Thank you so much for... Excuse me, I do need to have a glass of water in here. I don't know why I never do that, but huge thank you to everyone who is watching and who is commenting. If you do want to make sure that I see your comment, feel free to do a super chat. It puts your chat right at the top so I can see it, because there are a bunch of chats or comments rolling on by. It's 8 PM, it's 9 PM. Perfect. Hopefully that's a good time. I think at night people are more chill, you know, they've got time to spare, whereas if it's in the morning, you gotta go before work, or you gotta go before school, you gotta watch the chat. Not ideal. So hopefully this works. Shall we discuss the big honkin' box right off screen here? We may as well. That's why we're here after all. Here it is. It is quite significantly large. I didn't really expect it to be this massive when Hasbro contacted me and asked if they could send me something. But yes, they did contact me and said, hey, would you like to take a look at some Power Rangers stuff? And y'all know I'm a Power Rangers fan, so of course I said absolutely, send it along. And here it is. I love this box, actually. It's quite awesome. You got all the different colors. It's more of this sort of spectrum look about it. And, of course, Power Rangers on the front. But there are some pretty darn good bits and pieces inside, which we will get to in just a second. And then, yes, there will be some Q&A at the end. Landon says, what is your name? Pretty sure you know my name, because it's the name of the channel. So, yes. Sound thanks yourself. Not sure what you're trying to say there. When is the Avengers Endgame Iron Patriot supposed to come in? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. Now, I do have a tool just off camera here, so we can use it to open up our goodies, which is important because sometimes I'm ill-prepared for these things, and Daniel usually is the one to hand me a tool off camera, but no, I'm prepared this time. So Power Rangers. Basically, I think one of the main reasons why they wanted to send me this is because Hasbro's first season, Dino Fury, has just started airing, and it's actually doing pretty well. Apparently, it's a good show. I haven't checked out any of the more recent seasons. I stopped watching at Lightspeed. So I stopped watching at Lightspeed. We'll see if I go ahead and check out Dino Fury, but I've heard good things, so if it keeps going down that good thing path, then yes, I may check out Dino Fury as well. Meteor Muffin Media coming in with the $9.99 Super Chat. Thank you very much. Hey Justin, hope all is well. And I absolutely love the Hot Toys Star-Lord I just picked up. It's absolutely stunning in person, but your review convinced me to pick it up. Yeah, that Star-Lord, if you're talking about the newest one, the Infinity War one, he's fantastic. He comes with a bunch of awesome stuff. That head sculpt is pretty much on point. But even if you don't like the Chris Pratt likeness, you can always go for the masked head sculpt anyway. That's the benefit of having a figure that comes with two different head sculpts. So yeah, congratulations. That is a fantastic figure. Good choice. Are you going to buy the amazing Yamaguchi Deku? Cowman55, Mooman99. It's a long name, but I love it. I'm trying to find him, but he's incredibly hard to find. I'm trying to pick him up because I do have the All Might. If anyone knows where I can get one or is selling one, let me know because I'm super excited to hopefully pick him up one day. Single songwriter Tony Stark team suit next month. Apparently, he's coming sooner rather than later, so we will see. What is your favorite top 3 Hot Toys or Sideshow 1/6 scale figures? Eric, I will be doing a top 5 figures in the collection soon. I'm going to be doing top 5 Iron Man figures, Iron Man diecast figures that is, top 5 DC figures, top 5 Star Wars figures, whatever. I'm going to be doing a little bit more of the top 5 ranking videos just to fill in the blank space between releases because it's been a while since we've gotten anything. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but the last figure to come out was IG-11. It was quite a long time ago. So I'm hoping that they start speeding things up because we do need some more releases. Of course, Batman Beyond just came out, and mine was shipped last night, so it is on the way. Hopefully it should be here in, I don't know, a couple of days. But today, I'm actually expecting the drone set. Mysterio's drones, they're calling it. I'm expecting the drone set to be coming in, so if I have to head off downstairs to grab them off the postman halfway through the review, you'll have to, or the live stream I should say, you'll have to excuse me. Let's get to unboxing the big box here. So Power Rangers, let's go. Hashtag go Power Rangers, it says thing, but yes, I do have to disclose, apparently, that Hasbro did send me this. I really do like this inside artwork as well, with the sort of squiggles and lightning bolt effects and stuff like that. Alrighty. There's a blurb, and it basically explains about what's in here, and also the Lightning Collection 6-inch figures, because there are some Lightning Collection figures in here, which I love. I collect the Lightning Collection figures, and I'm pretty sure it's the most recent wave, which is excellent, because that means I don't have to go hunting for them in Australia. Let's start with some classic goodness. These were around when I was a kid. I never had the whole team, but they are the Automorphin, I'm pretty sure. Retromorphin, they're calling them, but I'm pretty sure they used to be called Automorphing figures back in the day. Starting off with Zack the Black Ranger. This is a huge nostalgia hit. As I said, when I was a kid, these were all the rage, and I'm glad that they sort of revived them now with this incredibly retro-style packaging. Definitely definitely a throwback. I'm glad that Hasbro decided to step into Power Rangers and dip back into the well of old stuff, not just do Lightning Collection and that's that. We do have another Retro Morphin figure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are these a little bit more detailed than the originals? They've got actually a tampo on the Morpher, and they don't have the power coin on the chest, which I'm pretty sure they had previously. I'll have to forgive the light, because of course it is a reflective packaging, but there you can see Billy the Blue Ranger in his Retro Morphin glory. And on the back you can see the other Rangers. For some reason, no Trini. Hopefully we get her as well. And then you can combine all the weapons to make the Power Blaster. Those little things are awesome. I used to love those, as I said, as a kid. But unfortunately, I didn't have them all. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yes, that is correct. It is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He looks like a beefy boy. Yeah, they are beefy. They're a little bit wider, thick with 2 C's perhaps, as you can see. But these aren't really meant to be super realistic versions of the Rangers, of course. It's more meant to showcase the gimmick of the auto-morphing. I figured I should join. Haha, I also pick up those figures as well and love them. Meteor Muffin Media, thank you for joining Justin's Collection Plus. Now let's take a look at something that I have never seen before. This is from Dino Fury, of course, the latest season, the most recent season. And it's the Morpher. You can't really be a Ranger or turn into a Ranger without a Morpher. So this is it. As you can see, you wear it on your wrist. So this is more of a roleplay sort of item. It's not meant to sit in the Lightning Collection range, I don't believe. So it's more meant for a younger audience. But my sister will love this. She's younger, obviously. And yeah, this is going to be a nice, fun Morpher to have in the collection. It does have lights and sounds, which is awesome. So you push that button and it lights up. I do apologize. It keeps going, it would seem. I would imagine this dinosaur mouthpiece can open as well. It's a pretty awesome little Morpher. And it seems when you move it, it makes fighting sort of sounds. That's pretty cool. Like the Force Effects lightsabers, if you will. That's when you move them around, they make swooshing sounds. The Morpher does that as well. We'll set it, I guess, off to the side here. We do have some more goodies in here, packaged quite well, might I add. Now, as I said, I haven't seen Dino Fury, so I don't know everyone in this set, but I assume this is the Blue Ranger with some sort of villain. Shockhorn, his name is. There you go. There he is. So this is a 2-pack of a larger format style figure with Blue Ranger and, of course, the villain, aka Shockhorn. It actually does have some articulation, which is quite surprising. Usually on these figures, it's 5 POA all the way, but not the case here. You've got swivel, you've also got elbows. Don't know if you have knees. Yes, you do have knees, which is quite surprising for the younger audience style figures. Usually, they don't do that. Meteor Muffin Media. Yeah, they're a bit bigger, assuming because of the flip head gimmick. Yes, exactly. They are a little bit larger. We're talking about the Retro Morphin figures. They are a little bit larger just due to the nature of the gimmick, which is, of course, the Morphin. The heads flip out, and then they turn into the Rangers. We do have some more of those 2-packs, or one more, I should say. It is, of course, the Red Ranger, and this guy is a freaky looking dude. His name is Doom Snake. So we have Red Ranger and Doom Snake here. Pretty sure my sister is going to get these, and she's going to hopefully like them. And as you can see, he also does have the same articulation as Blue Ranger. Quite surprising that they keep them on store shelves like this, because it's literally just loose. Anyone could just grab it, I would imagine. Someone asked, where did you buy the Rangers, how much? I didn't buy them, they were actually sent to me by Hasbro to show off on the channel, which is exactly what we are doing. Alright, so, for those of you who aren't in the know with the 6-inch scale-ish Ranger figures, there are 2 lines. There's the Lightning Collection, which is my personal favorite, and then there's the basic smaller scale figures, which is what we have here. So this is Boom Tower. I would imagine this guy is a villain, because he looks like one, and Boom is in his name, so obviously we're thinking villain. We do have him. He is a little bit more restricted in terms of articulation, granted, but they do pretty much scale with the regular Rangers, so you can kind of fit them into your Lightning Collection Not that we have any Lightning Collection Dino Fury Rangers yet. Hopefully, eventually, they do that, because, as I said, I've heard good things about this season. We do have a couple more, so we've got Red Ranger, and we have Pink Ranger. And I do have to say a huge thank you to Elliot Joff for the $1 super chat. Thank you very much for that, sir. And I do like that the Rangers all come with these little keys, which you can install into the Morpher, and I would imagine that when you do that, yes, it does activate different sounds. I like when they do that. The Morpher is not just a hunk of plastic and that's all it does. You can actually get little gimmicks out of it by installing the keys, which come with the Rangers and the villains, and then you get different sounds. So these are pretty darn awesome little figs. But, we're now getting on to my favorite, the Lightning Collection. So we'll stack them up here. We do have the whole wave. I'm pretty sure it's wave 8? Maybe it's wave 7. Either way, it's one of the more recent waves. The latest one has the Tenga Warrior in there, which I do need to get my hands on, but we do have a pretty good assortment if you ask me. We do have the Dino Thunder Blue, SPD Pink, Zeo Green, which I'm most excited for, and Lost Galaxy Red. So let's start off by taking a look at Dino Thunder Blue, I suppose. Here we have him. I haven't actually seen Dino Thunder, but I've heard good things about this season. So that's maybe one that I have to check out at some point. But I'm glad to add him to the collection because, of course, we do have the red, I'm pretty sure. Yes, the red and the white Dino Thunder Rangers. We also have SPD Pink, another SPD Ranger. We have the red, and we also have the Shadow Ranger, and the 2-pack with Blue, A Squad, and B Squad. I have all of those, so this is going to be another nice addition. We're on to the lightning round. We are on to the lightning round. There's Pink Ranger. We may as well set her off to this side. And then we're on to my favorite, Zeo Green, aka Adam. Yes, technically you could use the Adam head sculpt with the Black Ranger from MMPR, because of course he was the Black Ranger when Zack left the show, or I should say when Walter left the show, the actor who played Zack. Adam took over, and then he became the Zeo Green Ranger. Apparently these are quite hard to find in Australia for some reason. Not exactly sure why that's the case, because Australians can be fans of Power Rangers as well. And we also do have the Lost Galaxy Red. He does come with a big honkin' bazooka in the back. I have seen Lost Galaxy, but it's been a while, so I don't exactly remember the big honkin' bazooka. But yes, he does come with one. And as you can see, it's tucked in the packaging up the side there. I already do have the Lost Galaxy Red, because he came in the 2-pack with... Who did he come in a 2-pack with? The Psycho Ranger, the Red Psycho Ranger. But, you know, fair enough. Now I have the solo version of the Lost Galaxy Red as well. I might open up Zeo Green, shall we? Let's open up Zeo Green, because this one I know I'm the most excited for. Bob Dylan with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. I have to say a huge thank you once again to Hasbro for sending me this box of goodies. Hopefully they send some more in the future. I would love for them to send more Lightning Collection stuff. Here we have the Zeo Green. Growing up, I was never a huge fan of Zeo, but after I decided I was going to rewatch all of Power Rangers, I rewatched Zeo, and hey, it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. Season after Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, which was a little bit interesting. But here we have the Lightning Collection Zeo Green. So for those of you who aren't aware of the Power Rangers collections, if you will, these are kind of like Marvel Legends Power Rangers. Let me focus the camera for you so you can see him. There we go. So this is like a Marvel Legends style Power Ranger. And he does have all the usual articulation you would come to expect. I've never actually done any reviews on Lightning Collection figures. Let me know if that's something you want to see. I don't know if anyone wants to see that, because there are already some fantastic channels on YouTube that do reviews on Power Rangers stuff, and I don't really want to try and get into that, and because, you know, that's their thing. But yes, here we have Zeo Green. We may as well give him his weapon. So he's got his 2 signature weapons, which is, I know, frustrating for people who picked up Zeo Blue, and he doesn't have his signature weapons, which are called Tonfas, I believe. But Zeo Green does come with his, so we'll have to wait and see if they are going to somehow give us them, or if it's going to be a re-release of sorts. But yes, he does come with an awesome blast effect. That's one of the cool things about Lightning Collection figures, is they come with blast effects, and you can sort of have them posed up as if they are in battle. So that's a really awesome little feature there. There we go, he's got his blast effect. As you can see, not the best pose in the world, but I'm sort of trying to do it on a live stream, so we'll have to go with it. But as you can see, yes, he does come with a blast effect and his Zeo Blaster. I don't exactly know what they're called, but I'm pretty sure everything is called Zeo something. What do we have in the chat? Meteor Muffin says, please do. We'll see how we go in terms of reviewing Lightning Collection stuff. Not exactly sure if that would go over well on the channel. A lot of people were averse to me doing the anime reviews, which I will be doing more of with the Figure Arts releases. Also, by the way, exciting news! Exciting news for the channel. I will be reviewing more 1/12 scale stuff. I've just made a new deal with Toys Wonderland to also, because my discounts usually only apply to 1/6 scale stuff, I've also made a deal to do 12 scale stuff. So anything announced after December 2020 from Mezco, Mafex, or SH Figure Arts, I should be reviewing on the channel. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited. So that means that Justice League 3-pack from Mezco, yeah, I'm going to be reviewing it. I have never done a Mezco review, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited. Elliot with a $2 super chat, thank you. In order, white, green, red, pink, black, blue, yellow. Those are your favorites. I would go with, for me personally, green, then white, then red, then probably yellow, blue, black, and pink, I would say. Maybe. Although that is subject to change if I was actually to sit down and think about it properly. What brand makes the best Ranger figures? Says Rock the Rock. Interesting way of spelling that, sir. I don't know. I'm pretty sure when those 3-0 ones come out, they are potentially going to be the best. But I'm just super excited to be taking a look at officially licensed 1/6 scale Rangers. So a huge thank you to Hasbro for allowing 3-0 to do that. I'm incredibly excited. Hopefully they come out very soon. Wahab says, I respect that he uses the same voice / character for his live streams as he does in videos. Not really a character, just kind of the way I speak, the way I present, I suppose. Some people say my voice is fake. If you know me, you'll know that I kind of speak like this. Rodrigo, do you intend to splitting the channel interest areas as 6/12s? All the 12 scale stuff will be in its own playlist, like it is now, and all of the 1/6 scale stuff will be in their own playlists. So I don't plan on doing like a second channel or anything like that. But it will be, you know, all on the same channel, but under different playlists. And by all means, if a Hot Toys figure comes in on one day and a Mezco figure arrives on that same day, the Hot Toys figure will go up first, and the Mezco figure will go up the day after. So the Hot Toys stuff is still 100% the priority for the channel. Single songwriter 3-0. Yes, 3-0 are doing Ranger figures. Lane Kramer with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Lane. So I PO'd the Moff Gideon after you finished the unboxing. What are you seeing? What are you seeing as positive and negative for figure? What makes good pairing with it? Moff Gideon isn't actually out yet, so I don't have the unboxing for Moff Gideon up on the channel because he hasn't been released. But maybe I'm getting a bit mixed up there. Clarify what you mean, Lame Kramer. No need to do another super chat. I will read a regular chat. I'll make sure that I see your name there. But Moff Gideon isn't out yet, so I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say. Awesome. Figure Arts, in my opinion, are still the best Power Rangers figures. They are fantastic, Alexandros. They are awesome. But they are a little bit pricey and hard to find, so I'm trying to keep it to figures that people can find. Meteor Muffin. A question I was wondering for you, Justin, what got you into collecting? I don't know. I've always loved collecting figures when I was a kid. Wanda is here. I think she wants to come up on the chair. May as well bring her into the stream. Come here. Come here. And here she is. Alright, what got me into collecting? I've always been collecting stuff, figures, smaller scale, you know, when I was young, Transformers, Megazords, Power Rangers stuff. And then when I got older, I was really fascinated, and I still am, by costuming. So costuming for film and props and all that sort of stuff. So being able to get the ultimate version of those suits in, you know, 1/6 scale, sorry, Wanda is trying to escape me, in 1/6 scale, yeah, that appealed to me, and it still obviously does. So that's why I collect 1/6 scale figures. A question I was, sorry, I've already read that one. Bob Dylan, $5. This is for Wanda's snacks. She doesn't actually like treats that much. She more likes love. So I will let her, I will show her that love with that $5, if that makes sense. If that's even possible. Justin, do you think All Might is inspired by Superman, says Espen? Maybe? I mean, I guess so. His moveset is a little bit different, but it could potentially be the case. I'm not exactly sure what she is looking for. I'll just settle her here. Oh snap, a 1-to-1 scale dog. She is a 1-to-1 scale dog. Stop snuffling the microphone, sir. Actually, she's a girl. Rodrigo, Wanda. Yes, Wanda is here. Justin, what's your favorite series of Hot Toys, Marvel or DC? My favorite series from DC... This is probably going to be a cop-out, because it wasn't when it came out, but it's the Justice League for DC. I'm now all about the Justice League. Fingers crossed they do Cyborg. I'm very confident that they are going to. I might have to release Wanda. She's a little bit too curious right now. I'm hoping that they do Cyborg, and then we can complete the League. And for Marvel, probably Endgame, because they are very comic book styled in terms of the outfits. We've got Iron Man in his classic color scheme. We've got Cap with the scales on his, you know, chesticle region. So yeah, I'll have to say Endgame. And I know you didn't ask, but as for Star Wars, it's obviously The Mandalorian. Obviously. Alexandros, Justin, did you watch the 2017 Power Rangers movie? Did you like it? Yes, I did. I really did like it. Unfortunately, they won't be doing any more, as far as I can tell, of that version of Power Rangers, but that's a shame. Meteor Muffin says she really is absolutely adorable. She is, and she knows it. She gets away with a lot in this house. Sup, Justin? How you doing, bro? Says Jonathan. I am doing well. How are you? Meteor, the design is based on Western comics, so I would doubt if Superman was inspiration for All Might. All Might is my favorite My Hero character. Yes, fair enough. He's my favorite My Hero character as well. The Deputy. Has Wanda ever accidentally gotten a hold of one of her figures? She's not really a chewer or a stealer, or she doesn't really destroy anything, luckily. She's more interested in sleeping. So, no, she hasn't, which is a good thing, because there's figures on the bottom level here in the collection studio, and she doesn't really show any interest whatsoever. Built under pressure. You look like Tobey Maguire fused with Keanu Reeves. Miss those old flippin' heads. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. I don't really see the likeness, but fair enough. Justin, do you do any Mortal Kombat content? No, but if they did make figures from Mortal Kombat, then of course I would review the figures on the channel. The film is coming out April 15th in Australia, I believe, so I will be going to see that, and we will see how we go. I've never seen... I know there's an original film, and I don't really play the Mortal Kombat games. I've played them, obviously, throughout my life at some point, but I'm not a huge, avid Mortal Kombat fan. So we'll see how the film goes, and then we'll see if they do any figures. But, you know, it's unlikely, I would say, at this point. Artie says, please do unboxing on Godzilla vs. Kong figures. I will potentially be doing the figure arts, or I should say monster arts, I'm pretty sure they call them, monster arts versions of Godzilla and Kong. I loved the movie. I really enjoyed it. I went to the cinema and I saw the movie, and yeah, I really loved it. So if I can get my hands on those figure arts ones, it depends when they were announced, because the partnership between Toys Wonderland and Bandai is from December 2020. So if they were announced before then I won't be able to, but if they were announced after, then yes, I will. It got delayed about a week. Not sure about Australia. Yes, we'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the release date for Mortal Kombat. I'll check in a minute. Rodrigo, did you watch The Bad Batch and think that it raises the chances of more clones being released by Hot Toys? I did. I saw the Bad Batch trailer. I didn't really like the Bad Batch in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, and I was hoping that with their own show, they would do something a little bit differently. They would be a little bit more grown up, especially Wrecker. I find Wrecker a character that he kind of feels like he's from a completely different show. And I know that's what they're going for. He's goofy and he's wacky and, I want to destroy stuff. But it kind of just cheapens the whole show for me. Like, it's pretty high-stakes stuff that's going on. Like, they're trying to hunt them down after Order 66 and the Clone Wars is over. And then there's this guy sort of running around, laughing and joking and bombarding his way into buildings and stuff. I don't know. I never really liked the character of Wrecker in the Clone Wars, and I don't know if that's going to change now in the Bad Batch. So I'm hoping that they flip the tone and it gets a little bit more serious, because those are the moments that I liked the most about the Clone Wars, was the serious stuff. The end, those last 4 episodes of Season 7, oh, I loved it. High stakes stuff, really serious stuff. And I'm hoping they do that with Bad Batch. They have an opportunity to do it right. I'm hoping that they don't make it like he's just some stupid comic relief character just off to the side. So I'm hoping that they don't, as Wanda is zooming around here. Alexandros, will you do a Soul of Chigoken DX Megazord review? It's a little bit old now, so I don't think anyone would watch that. There have already been some fantastic reviews on YouTube for it. So I don't think I will, no. Espen says, do you really think that All Might can beat Superman? I don't think he can. I think Superman cannot be beaten. I don't think, unless there's kryptonite involved or magic or whatever. But yes, I don't think he can beat Superman, unfortunately, as much as I love All Might. Giovanni, hi Justin. Do you know in the near future we are going to get a Lightning Collection Saban's Samurai Wave? I don't know any inside info about Lightning Collection, unfortunately, but that'd be awesome if we did. Bob Dylan, any special review or vid plan for when you hit 300k subs? I don't know, actually. We'll have to wait and see. I'll speak to Ms. Collection, Steph, when we are approaching the 300k sub count. But by all means, we're not far off, 270 something, and I have to say a huge thank you to everyone who's subbed to the channel. You people are fantastic. I don't know exactly what I have planned. Maybe some sort of giveaway or some sort of special live stream event where we bring back, all of the people that we used to do live streams with, the global live stream, Aaron posing with Peter, Ryan, Ken, all those guys. Maybe we'll do that. We'll have to wait and see. Rodrigo, I totally agree with you in regards to the content, but I do hope this increased the chance of clone releases. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I would still pick them up, obviously. In 1/6 scale, I'd still pick them up if Hot Toys were to make them. But I'm not sure if this increases the chances or not. It'll depend on if Howard likes the show. If Howard Chan, the CEO of Hot Toys, likes the show, then we'll be able to suss it out. Justin, any figure you still don't have that you've been wanting? I still want the turtles. I still want the turtles in 1/6 scale. That'll be fantastic. I saw a comment. Let's have a look here. Do you have a parrot named Vision? No, I do not have a parrot named Vision, although that would be quite hilarious. Griswold Clark, do you plan on getting any Prime 1 statues? It's an interesting question because I am very, very close to picking up some 1/3 scale statues from Prime 1, the Justice League ones. I'm very, very tempted. Very. And it wouldn't take much to push me over the edge to go ahead and pick them up. It wouldn't, honestly. We'll have to wait and see. I'm actually going tomorrow to a clearance store in Australia to see what they have there. If they have Prime 1 stuff and they have Justice League stuff, there is a high chance I may come home with one. Eric K. Is Justin and Steph still going to upload? So Justin and Steph is our second channel where we mostly do vlog content. I think so. We've shot footage for the moving vlog, and we've shot footage for the trip to the Gold Coast where we went to Warner Brothers Movie World. So I hope that Steph is going to find the time to edit those videos. If not, I guess I'll do it, and I'll put them up here on this channel. ZW Creations. By the way, check out ZW Creations' channel. He does some beautiful custom head sculpts and paintwork. Check out his channel. OMG, sponsored by Hasbro. I'm jealous. I wouldn't necessarily say sponsored, but they did send a box of goodies for us to take a look at on the channel, including some Lightning Collection stuff. I'm loving this Zeo Green. Hey Justin, this is from Dealey. Hey Justin, what do you think about the second episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I'm liking it so far. I'm cautiously optimistic that they'll keep the good times coming. I'm very interested in US Agent's story. He's you know, a good guy, maybe a bad guy, I don't know. So I'm curious how they work that stuff out. All I can say is that man's already pretty darn strong. Are we sure he's not a super soldier? Anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Espen, Justin, why do people think Superman is such a boring, unrelatable character when he's actually not? Just a better version of ourselves. I don't think Superman is boring by any means, especially not in Zack Snyder's portrayal. He does a really good job of humanizing Superman and making him not boring in any way. But I don't know why people think that. I've definitely heard that. But I personally don't think he's boring at all. I love Superman. He's awesome. Partey Animal says, hey, any games you've been playing recently? No. There haven't really been any new releases that I've been super excited about. The next one that I'm hype about is probably going to be Gotham Knights, but that's been delayed till next year if I'm not mistaken. That's a shame. I was really excited for that because I'm a huge fan of the Arkham franchise, and I know technically it's not part of the Arkham franchise, it's its own separate thing, but it kind of is, so I'm still really excited. Someone asked, let me see, Partey Animal, again, asked, what will be your next cosplay? Well, my next cosplay is actually going to be the Batman Begins suit, and I'm super excited for that. I've seen the in-progress pics. It's being made by Bendable Effects, once again, my co-collaborator with all of these cosplay ideas that I have. Yeah, we're working on it right now. I should say Ben is working on it. All I'm going to do is put the darn thing on, so I'm not really doing much work myself. But yes, Ben is making the Batman Begins suit, and then after that, it's going to be Nightmare Batman. I'm going to do what I can to get that done. I'm going to do what I must to get that done. I want to do Nightmare Batman, so stay tuned. After Batman Begins will be Nightmare Batman, and then potentially a 2.0 reveal of my BVS/Justice League combo suit. So I'm getting a BVS cowl, obviously, for the Nightmare Batman look. And then I'll be able to use that BVS cowl to do a proper screen-accurate BVS cosplay. And I do now have a few props. I've got the metal batarang, and I will be getting a grappling gun from BVS. Wanda, what is going on with you, madame? She's very curious. Any word on the So-So Toys Nightwing? Is it still a thing? Dylan says. Yeah, it's still a thing. I mean, it went up for pre-order, so it's coming. Kind of like Hot Toys. I mean, same thing if you asked, where is Hot Toys Scarlet Witch still a thing? Yes, it is. It just hasn't come out yet. So the So-So Nightwing hopefully will come out soon. Can I see Scarlet Witch? You can. She's back here with Vision. Check out the review on the channel if you haven't already. Justin's Big Dog Pound 1 says Justin's collectibles. It's actually Justin's collection, but totally fine. If Comic-Con proceeds on Thanksgiving week, will you be going? If they let us Australians fly to the US, then yes, I will be going. But as far as I'm aware, currently, there is no plans to allow for international travel to the US from Australia. Meteor Muffin Media, once the pandemic is over, will you be going to Comic-Cons? Yes, Meteor, I will absolutely be going to Comic-Cons. It's always a lot of fun to meet up with people, especially in the States, because I don't do a lot of travel to the States, unless for cons. Yeah, it's going to be back into the con circuit, I guess. San Diego, not sure about New York, but definitely San Diego and Hong Kong, at least. I don't know what Wanda is doing. Excuse me, madame. You may not...
I didn't get that.
Thank you, Siri. Chris says, hello from Dominican Republic. Hello there, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Rodrigo, you could always come over to New Zealand. Yes, I could. I've never actually been to New Zealand, which is quite surprising. Quaya says, Power Rangers plus Justin's collection equals perfection. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for the kind words. I'm staying up to watch Godzilla vs. Kong tonight. Are you? I've already seen it. I saw it last week, actually. So no, I'm not staying up. Wanda, I do not know what you are doing. I assume you're in the States. I find that a lot of people in the States just assume that everyone is in the same situation as them. It's like, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and they're like, how are you wearing shorts and a t-shirt? It's only like 5 degrees outside. It's like there's no other countries in the world or anything. But no, we had it last time. We had last week, Godzilla vs. Kong. The deputy says, is Wanda a Darkseid? She is a Darkseid. She is a miniature Darkseid. She's a little sausage dog. What's your take on Robert Pattinson as Batman, says Alexandros. I don't know yet. I'm excited to see the film in 2022. I don't know what I think about him yet, but based on the trailers, I'm pretty excited. And I will be doing that cosplay ASAP if the film is in fact good. Cole says, hey Justin, hello Cole, welcome to the stream. Wanda is 100% comfy, hanging out and making fans. She is 100% comfy, she's chilling here, she's going to sleep. She sleeps a lot. She's a little guy, but she sleeps a lot. Which I guess we all wish that we could do that. You should try to do Tron figures. Hot Toys actually made I forget the name of the main character. They made some Tron figures. They made Jeff Bridges and then the other guy on the light cycle. I don't have those, unfortunately. Maybe one day I'll try and pick them up. Darth Malik, any news on the Batman Begins cosplay? Ben is actually working on the cowl right now, and he's also almost done with the bodysuit, I believe. So that is the latest update. Dealey says, hey Justin, can you do a posing session with Black Panther? No, I'll only be doing posing sessions on select figures going forwards. Number one, ones that hopefully won't be damaged throughout the course of the posing session, and I'll only know that after I've done the review. I don't want to go all crazy with poses and then have a fully destroyed figure to add to my collection, because at the end of the day, I've still purchased it and it's still going into my display, if that makes sense. And also only on newer releases, because the older stuff doesn't tend to be seen by a lot of people. Wyatt Green. Hey Justin, can you do some reviews of Star Wars Black Series figures for people who don't have the money to buy Hot Toys or Sideshow? Also, I love your X-Men reviews, they are great. I'm not going to dip my toe into Black Series, I don't think. There are already some awesome Black Series reviewers, aka The Fwoosh, he does a fantastic job. Robo, The Fwoosh, he does an awesome job. Unparalleled Universe does some as well. MCU Collector. There are some awesome, and there are way more than just those that I mentioned, but there are some awesome reviewers out there. No, I don't think I will be doing Black Series, unfortunately, but I will be doing the prop replica stuff, so the helmets and maybe the lightsabers. Bob Dylan, $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir, for the continued support on the channel. Sam Flynn, yes, that is his name. If they made a Rinzler, I would have had to track that down. Yes, if they made a Rinzler, that would have been fantastic. But unfortunately, they didn't go too incredibly deep on the line of Tron, unfortunately. Mighty T-Rex, hello mister, you're a cosplayer? I guess I am. I've done a few cosplays. I guess that makes me a cosplayer. Yeah, heck, why the hell not? Man, I would have gotten those, and if they made a Korra, yes, that would have been fantastic as well. If they'd done a whole line, that would have been awesome. Artie says, Mr. Justin, show up some collections of the new Justice League, Darkseid, Darkseid, and Steppenwolf. Well, I don't think they're going to be making those. It's always interesting to me when I review something and people comment, show, I don't know, Darkseid. It's like, but Nobody's made Darkseid. So how would I show him? You know, I don't make the figures, right? I just buy them. So I can't do that because they haven't been made yet by anyone. Black Series are great for the price, says Buddy. They are. They're getting better and better with the face printing tech, unique sculpts, great articulation. They are getting better and better. Justin, do you want to know how I got these toys, says Joker. Love that film quote. Comment there, sir. Rodney, Justin, can you review the King Arts 1/9 scale Iron Man figures? Maybe. Maybe. We will have to wait and see if that is possible. Maybe. Hey Justin, how was your day? Actually, it's only 12 p.m., almost 1 p.m. So I'm going okay. Michael says, Justin, have you ever met Cosplay Chris? He's an Australian. He's an Australian. I was actually talking to him yesterday. I haven't met him, but we did Collecticon together, which was a huge 6-hour live stream event. We did that together. When we're allowed to travel to cons, I'm sure we'll meet up at a con. Wyatt, dude, those are the Black Series reviewers. I watched that, so cool, and the X-Men reviews are amazing, and thanks for the shout out, reading my message. No problem, Wyatt. They are amazing. They do fantastic content. I don't think there's really any room for me in that picture, so I'll let them handle the Black Series stuff because they do a fantastic job. And yeah, X-Men reviews, thank you very much. I loved filming the Toy Zero X-Men figures. They're great releases. They really are. Do you have access to ZD Toys? They make very good Iron Man figures for around 25 USD, says Mighty T-Rex. I do have access to ZD Toys. I don't know if I'll be reviewing them on the channel, though. Not sure. Will you be reviewing the CW Flash? No need to ask me, Alejandro, because I will be reviewing everything made by Hot Toys. Wanda, check this, please. It is approved. This is my next 1/12 scale review that's going to be coming out on the channel. It is the Soap Studios Reverse Flash. Sorry, that CW content triggered me. That comment, sorry, triggered me. So I thought I may as well show off this piece right here. It's a 1/12 scale Mezco fully cloth outfit styled release. So that will be coming up very soon on the channel. Hey Justin, are you planning to get the Batman tumbler? Or do you already have one so you might pass on the reissue? I don't know, I'm curious. I may pick up the reissue to compare to the original, because I actually do have the original. Bob Dylan gifted it to the channel. I reviewed it recently. By all means, please check out the review if you're thinking about picking up the tumbler. It's good timing that I did a more up-to-date review of the tumbler just as they were doing a reissue. RT, one of the best channels on YouTube, which is the best at reviewing collectibles. Thank you, that's fantastic, thank you. Wyatt, I love the skits that Robo does in his videos at the beginning. I think they're funny. Yeah, they are pretty funny. He does a fantastic job with that. Still waiting for the Hot Toys Endgame Thor. Yeah, we all are. We all are. Hey, have you ever bought from Big Bad Toy Store, says Meteor Muffin Media. I have. I actually do buy some stuff from them every now and then. I got my Anovos Mandalorian helmet from Big Bad Toy Store. What are the light in the background, says Hunter. They're actually, it's a light strip made by Lifx, L-I-F-X. Bob Dylan, long shot, but do you think the Back to the Future Cosbabies means there is any hope for some reissues? Need me a DeLorean. Thank you for the super chat, sir. No, I don't know. It's super hard to say because, I mean, you could say that yes, it's possible that we've seen stuff that's been a Cosbaby also made in figure format, but vice versa, we've seen stuff that's been made in Cosbaby also not be made in figure format, like the Batman Returns Penguin and Catwoman. They were never made. So I don't think it's definitive proof one way or the other, but I certainly hope so, because I, by all means, need a DeLorean as well. By the way, what do y'all think about this new trend where YouTubers get some secret info, which sometimes I do as well, but they report it as 100% fact? Because, let's be honest, if they report, say they are told that Arkham Knight Batman Beyond is coming out, but I always treat those with a grain of salt, because it's a pretty reliable source, but, you know, there is a chance that it may not. So I never make a video saying, 100% Arkham Knight Batman Beyond is coming this week. I mean, I could, and then if for some reason it doesn't come out, I could just be like, oh yeah, it was delayed. You know, no harm, no foul. and I've got the headline, but I also have got my back covered if it doesn't come out. I'm not a huge fan of that style of reporting. It's kind of like We Got This Covered. They just throw everything out there, and then if it turns out to be true, that's great. If it doesn't, then, oh yeah, it was just cancelled. It was just delayed. So, you know, either way, I'm fine. I'm not a huge fan of that style of reporting, as I said. YouTubers have started to do that recently. By all means, I could sit here and tell you, Cyborg is 100% happening. He's 100% happening. And then if it doesn't, oh yeah, it was just delayed. Or it was just cancelled. Not a huge fan of that. But yeah, a couple of channels, no one in particular, a couple of channels have been doing that. I believe they all have the same source. But I also get that info. I just choose not to, you know, publicize it like that. Let me know what you think. And yes, Jetta Patrol does do that sometimes, but I'm not specifically talking about him. There are a couple of other channels that do it. But yeah, we have this, I'm pretty sure, the same source, but I just don't like, yeah, I just don't like that style of reporting. I mean, I can do it. I can easily do it. But then I think it's very disingenuous. It's not genuine. Anyway, not pointing fingers at anyone particular. Ryan, Jetta Patrol. I'm not trying to badmouth you or anything. Sometimes he does it, not all the time, but there are quite a few channels which have gotten on this bandwagon of reporting these headlines, and then if it doesn't happen, you know, who cares? It was just delayed, or it was cancelled. You know, no harm, no foul. But you still got the headline. Not a huge fan of that. Will you speak about me in the next video, please? It would mean a lot as a new subscriber, said David. I don't really speak about anyone in my videos, unfortunately, so no. Meteor, I'd say that grain of salt, as things could change from when they gave you the news. Exactly. That is one of the biggest reasons why I don't like reporting it like that, is because stuff can change. And then I don't want to look like a fool, and I don't want to get people's hopes up, because it's people's money. They're spending big money. So I don't really want to get people's hopes up just for the sake of, you know, what? Nothing, really. Just getting people's hopes up for your own purposes. Not a huge fan of that. Do any shopping vlogs soon? Maybe. Single songwriter. The last two left for Hot Toys to release since the promo picture was released is Quarter Scale Spidey and Team Suit Tony Stark. Yes, I've been told that they are coming soon. I'm not going to tell you that 100% they're coming this week or next week or whatever, but they are coming soon, apparently, by the same source who told me like a week before that Nightmare Batman and Black Suit Superman was being reissued. But I told you on that stream that I did, I had Nightmare Batman and Superman here. I told you it's potentially going to happen. I hope that it will going to happen. It might be Toy Fair exclusive, because I didn't want to report, like some other people were doing, that it was 100% happening in case it got cancelled at some point, and then, you know, people felt let down and disappointed. So that's why I play it like that, as rumors and speculation, because at the end of the day, that's all it is. We don't know 100% until those pictures go up on Facebook. We don't know 110%. Cole Smith. Hey Justin, I'm going to start collecting Star Wars Hot Toys figures. Which Star Wars figure should I purchase first? I have no clue. I don't know. Pick your favorite character, I guess. Sorry, my phone was ringing off camera there. Pick your favorite character, I guess. If you love Luke Skywalker, go with Luke. Boba Fett, go with Boba. Darth Vader, go with Darth. Entirely up to you. Will Darkseid come out? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I honestly don't think so. Which head sculpt do you think will be used for Team Suit Tony? Says Norsky Way. I think they're going to use the Mark 85 head sculpt, the original one that people didn't really like. I don't think they are going to change it for that. But I don't know. I could be wrong. But I don't think they're going to change it. I think it's going to be that one. Hey, will you get the Mayfix Mandalorian in May? I don't know. It depends when it was announced. If it was announced after December 2020, then possibly. But I'm not entirely sure when it was announced. So maybe. Loving this stream. Thank you, James Nichols. Thank you very much. Glad you could join. Last Masanori, for you, what's second to Hot Toys? 3-0, Asmus, Sideshow, Star Race, etc. I see 3-0 as a completely different style of company because they make fantastic mecha. Transformers, big scale, small scale, beautiful paint applications, incredibly intricate, and now they're doing the Power Rangers. But I would actually consider some of the third-party companies as Hot Toys' biggest competitors. So-So Toys, Toys Era, they are doing fantastic work in the 1/6 scale game. Star Race, I don't really factor them in. Azimuth does amazing work as well, but they are very niche. They've got some video game licenses and also Lord of the Rings. And Sideshow, not a huge fan of Sideshow figures, unfortunately. Some are good, some are really good, but most of the time, not a huge fan. Like that Cyclops that they just announced. It's got a really old man face, like really old. He's got these weird wrinkles, and I don't really like it. But anyway, yes, not here to bash Sideshow figures. Some are really good. Meteor Muffin, just curious, what is your favorite type of video to make? Hot Toys, figure arts, props, etc. I really like filming 1/12 scale stuff. They're a much more manageable size. I have fun with it. I can do more posing. But Hot Toys is my baby, and I love doing Hot Toys videos as well. I'm actually really enjoying doing the vehicle content. Really enjoying doing the vehicles. Green Jim with the Canadian $5 Super Chat. Thank you very much. I'm guessing you already watched the Snyder Cut. So my question is, do you think with the positive reaction of the movie, we will get a sequel? I have seen the Snyder Cut, Green Jim, and thank you for the Super Chat. I don't think so, unfortunately. I would love for that to happen, but the CEO of Warner Media has said unequivocally it's not happening. Zack Snyder's Justice League was a one-off. We're not going to be doing any more. We'll see how this Restore the Snyderverse thing hashtag goes, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to change anyone's minds by any means. I hope, but I don't think. James Nichols says, just curious, how long will your live streams be? I'm going to try and keep it to either an hour or 1 hour 30. Because that way, people who come and check out the stream after the fact, it's not too long. It's, not 2-3 hours long, and they can catch up on it if they want to. Lane Kramer, I'm really torn. I am only dipping my toe into DC Hot Toys. I was thinking of getting Dark Knight Batman / Batpod. Now though, Tumblr and Batman Begins seems good too. If you are thinking about dipping your toe into the Nolanverse, what better way than to get both? You'll have the Batpod with the Dark Knight suit, and you'll have the Tumblr with the Begins suit. That is a beautiful collection. You've only got 2 figures, you haven't gone too crazy, and you've only got 2 vehicles there. That pretty much encapsulates the entire film trilogy. So I would absolutely go with both if you can. Alexandros, do you think Hot Toys should go from head sculpting to laser 3D scans of the actors? I don't think so, because there's a certain level of artistry there in the sculpts. Granted, there's potential for them not working out so good, we've seen with the Mark 85 sculpt and with Ant-Man, but there's potential for them being maybe even better, and they can take some liberties to make stuff look better in plastic format. Sometimes when they do the scans, they don't work out as well. So I'm super happy with them doing the traditional sculpting. Keep that going. I'm fine with that. When does the Titans Nightwing come out? Not sure. I will be reviewing it though. The Console Bros, I will absolutely be reviewing it. Single songwriter. Someone should make a 1/6 scale figure of Zack Snyder himself. That would be a hit piece in more ways than one. Absolutely, that would be fantastic. He was actually seen in that coffee shop when Lois Lane comes out or is going in. I don't remember. Lois Lane was coming out of the coffee shop, I think. Zack Snyder was sitting there, so technically, he's a character in the film. So yeah. Tanner Kirby. Hey Justin, just wanted to say, really enjoying your collabs with Robert Meyer Burnett and Heel vs. Babyface, aka Az. Hope to see more of them. Yeah, me too. I'm loving doing those streams. It's one of the things that I look forward to most in the week. I don't necessarily know if I'll be doing the one this week because of daylight savings in the UK and in the US. It means it's 6 AM for us, which is very early. But the week after, it'll be back to being 7 AM. So I might skip this week and we'll do next week. We'll have to wait and see. Hot Toys are re-releasing Batman Begins. Any difference? There will be a figure preview video coming up very soon on the channel. But yes, the head sculpt, the Bruce Wayne head sculpt, is a new head sculpt. Hey Justin, this is from Lostian. Any live streams or podcasts with your pal Dan? I missed those podcasts. The podcast we are trying to revive at the moment, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Daniel, I'm sure will appear at some point on a live stream. Cole Smith. Hey Justin, with my new hot toy collection, I don't know what I should do. What I should use to display my figures, shelves, and lighting, etc. A good way to go for a first cabinet is a detolf. Detolfs are very versatile. You can have shelf risers if you want to put the big figs in, and people make ready-to-go lighting kits. There's a store called Volka, V-O-L-K-A, lighting, and they do lighting kits ready-to-go, pre-made for detolfs, so they are super easy. Go to IKEA, get your detolfs, get the Volka lights, you're done. How much are the hot toys exactly, says David Evans. It's a wild market at the moment. They go up and they go down. Bigger figures are more expensive, some are less expensive. It's hard to say a blanket statement as to just how expensive everything is. Meteor Muffin. So the thing I'm worried about my Hot Toys Star Lord is the faux leather jacket. F-A-U-X is faux leather. Is that still a problem with the new releases or only a problem with previous releases? Unfortunately, Hot Toys aren't really material scientists. They go shopping for material and they do the best that they can to find a material, but they also don't know that in 5, 10, 20 years' time, that material is going to either survive or not. There's no way for them to ever know that unless they start testing materials like 10 years ago and then they come back and oh yeah, look, this material's fine. We can now use that for our Star-Lord. I don't think that it's possible for them to ever get to a point where it will never crack, because when you shrink down a material to 1/6 scale, when you're using a very fine weave like that, it has to be thinner for it to flow and drape correctly on an outfit to be able to be sewn into a jacket. If you're using real leather and it's the thickness of a proper hide, it's going to be far too thick to be able to use on a coat or a jacket. So, I mean, they've done it before. They've used real leather, and I'm pretty sure it was real leather veneer. And it looks bulky because they use it for DX10 Arnie, and it was really big and bulky. You can get away with it for quarter scale, but I don't think you can get away with it as much for 1/6 scale. So that's why they're using faux leather. I don't think that anything is going to change, unfortunately. It's a shame, but there's no way of possibly knowing whether that material is going to survive long term. They just have to do the best they can. Pokey, do you think we will see lots more Mando announcements, or few? I'm thinking a few because the hype is dying out. I think that Luke, Season 2 Mando, Stormtrooper, and the Mortar Trooper are possible. I agree with you. If they are going to, those are going to be the only ones. Just as I said that, the post has arrived. I will leave you with the retro flipping head while I go and grab the Mysterio drones. Give me 1 second. Well, ladies and gents, if you can still hear me, I'm coming around the front now. This is an unexpected surprise. I didn't realize that we would be getting such a big box today from Toys Wonderland. I thought it was just going to be the Mysterio drones. But no, it isn't. It's a freaking huge box. Wanda is very excited to see what's inside, and so am I, and I suppose you all should be in the live chat as well. This thing is absolutely enormous, and yes, I'm panting because I ran back up the stairs. Last time people weren't happy that I dropped out of the stream. I guess we'll open it on camera. Why not? Sorry for having to run down. Of course, the postman always picks to come at the worst times, like when I'm live streaming, which is not ideal. I'm expecting this to be Mysterio's drones, but we'll have to wait and see what's in here. It is Mysterio's drones. Up the top, it's not just the whole box with Mysterio's drones, don't worry. The first thing we have here, Mysterio's drones. Let's get the bubble wrap off. So as you can see, by the way, for those who don't know, this is how stuff comes packaged from Toys Wonderland. Very securely packaged in bubble wrap and in an outer box as well. No shippers because they are from Hong Kong and you don't get shipper boxes from Hong Kong, but still, more than secure enough in my opinion. Can't believe I'm going to be doing a review on 3 1/6 scale drones of various sizes. Bob Dylan, is that box beyond? I wish it was Batman Beyond, Bob, but that was only shipped last night, so it would be... I mean, they have done incredibly quick shipping before, but it would be insanely quick if they managed to get that here that fast. I don't exactly know how I'm going to get this thing out. There's a huge honkin' Marvel Avengers thing down the bottom here. I don't know what it is, but here is Mysterio's drones, so yes, this will be filmed today, and it will be coming out very soon on the channel. Alright, let's get this thing out here. I don't exactly know what this is, but it is huge. Alright. It does say Avengers Endgame on the top. Very curious as to what this is. It is... Still don't know what it is. Mark 85, it says. Okay, something to do with the Mark 85. Sorry for the surprise unboxing. I shouldn't actually apologize, because I'm sure people will be enjoying this. Product parameters. What is this thing? Bluetooth. It's some sort of Bluetooth speaker. Is it a bus? Because if it's a bus, that'd be absolutely awesome. It is... Honestly, I don't know. It just has a bunch of Avengers A logos on it. It just says Mark 85. So I guess we'll open it up on the stream and find out exactly what the heck this thing is. Okay. Alright. Excuse the mess as I'm trying to wrangle a bunch of boxes. Okay, so we have what looks like a high-end aux cable and a USB Type-C cable as well. So I appreciate the fact that it's USB-C. So it says Avengers Endgame on it. Oh my. Oh, we're in for a treat today. Hello there. This is the Mark 85 Bluetooth speaker, but it's a full helmet. Oh. Oh, I'm very excited now. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the helmet. Oh yes. It is a beauty. It does have an inner section here. Oh, it can be worn. It can be worn. So there's a battery box in the back. Let's see if there's batteries actually inside. I don't think there are, unfortunately. Oh, there are. Let's see if we can get this thing to function. Never had anything shipped with actual batteries already installed, so that's interesting. But yes, we do have an Iron Man Mark 85 fully wearable helmet. I could have sworn... Ooh, there it is. It is absolutely beautiful. This is far and away better than the other one that I already took a look at on the channel. This is stunning. Wow. And yes, I will put it on because people always tell me that I don't put the helmets on. There must be a way to open up the faceplate, I would imagine. But I'm not exactly sure how. Usually they're sort of touch activated. Let me read the instructions. I'll read the instructions while it's sitting here on the table. What a random surprise unboxing. I didn't even know that this was coming. As I don't exactly know where I threw the instructions. Okie dokie. Where did I put the instructions? Oh, there they are. Alright, so let's have a look. It doesn't exactly say how to do that, but you can remove the faceplate. The face shield can be taken off separately. The magnetic reset by... Okay, I'm not exactly sure what that means. But you can take the faceplate off, which is a good thing. Let me see if there's a button, like a hidden button or something. There are definitely servos and mechanisms on the inside here, but I'm not exactly sure how you go about activating it. Usually they have you use a ring or something. Anyway, I'll put it on. Oh my goodness, I can barely see, by the way. People always tell me in my helmet reviews that I don't wear the helmet, and therefore the review is not good. But I'm kind of reviewing it as not a cosplay piece, as more of a collectible type piece. Nevertheless, that was me wearing the helmet. Yeah, it fits quite snug, actually, and my head is not the biggest in the world, so maybe keep that in mind when you are deciding whether or not you should order this thing. But this is absolutely beautiful. I'm super impressed with how good this thing looks. There is a speaker in the bottom, and I would imagine that is for the Bluetooth functionality. It says that you can remove the faceplate. I'm not exactly sure how you go about doing that. I do need to look up how to actually make the faceplate open. Sorry for ignoring all the comments. I'm just quite perplexed as to how to get this beautiful helmet to work. Are you excited for Hot Toys Scarlet Witch? Says Hunter McCollin. I definitely am. Meteor Muffin, is that the same company that made the Mark V helmet? I don't think so. This, I believe, is fully officially licensed. It's got all the proper branding on it. It's got all the copyright stuff on it. I think this is officially licensed. Who made it exactly? I don't know. It just says Marvel. It's got all the holographic stickers. So that helmet was unlicensed. This is fully licensed, I believe, based on the box art there. I don't know who made it, though, but I am absolutely enamored by this thing. It is gorgeous. And I love the not sort of chrome on the faceplate here. It's quite accurate to have it being this more matte gold. But yes, it's the Mark 85 helmet. I guess you'll be seeing this review coming very soon on the channel. And I won't be wearing it. I'll be telling people who want to see me wearing it to check out the live stream. Would you do a review of the In Flames Toys Skywalker Woo song? I don't think so. I'm not exactly sure what that is. You'll have to clarify. I haven't seen whatever film or property that is based off. Hey, Justin. I just got into Hot Toys this year after years of wanting one. My first two were Luke Deluxe and Batman Arkham. Now now that I'm in this rabbit hole, should I get Captain Endgame or John Wick? Jaden, these questions I struggle with the most. Because that's like asking someone, do I get KFC or McDonald's? They are so completely different. One is fried chicken, one is a burger. If it was between Captain America Endgame or Captain America Infinity War, they're the same character, so I can, give you advice on which one I think is superior. But if they are two completely different characters, like Captain America and John Wick, like, that is so vastly different. Even if it was between Neo and John Wick, then, I would potentially be able to tell you that. But I don't know, just pick your favorite character, I guess. That hopefully will help. Hey Justin, why did you not test the Tony Stark battle damage head sculpt on the Iron Man Mark 85? Because, dearly, I have made a habit of not showing unlicensed product in official product reviews because I don't want to get copyright striked or counterfeit striked or whatever strikes they have up their sleeves. I don't want any strikes to go down. So when it's an official product video, it's Hot Toys release, I won't be showing any unlicensed stuff in that video. By the way, we will be going for 15 minutes. We'll be stopping at 1 hour and 30 minutes, so we have 15 more minutes to go. So if you have any questions, feel free to super chat. I'll get to them ASAP as soon as they pop up on screen. What's your approach on Marvel Legends, says Mars. I don't have an approach. I don't buy them. I don't really like Marvel Legends all that much. I have some, so I can't really say that I don't buy them at all. But if they are based on a movie and they look awesome, then yeah, I'll get them. I'll probably get that John Walker US agent figure in the packaging that looks like it was from the show. That stuff I really like, so I'll probably be getting that. When is the Hot Toys Clone Wars line of figures coming out for purchase? They're already up for pre-order. I don't know when they are going to be released. I don't think anybody really knows. Espen, do you think that Zack Snyder is the Stan Lee of DC if he keeps on doing cameos, if the Snyderverse will be restored? That's a lot of ifs. Stan Lee was a creator of most of those characters, whereas Zack Snyder is a director who's come in and directed 3 films. So no, I don't see him as the Stan Lee of the DC universe. The gentleman who had a hand in making Batman was Bob Kane, so he'd be the Stan Lee, if anything. And I don't think he'd be making cameos in all of the other films. No, if they ever do make any more, which I highly doubt. I highly doubt. Are you picking up Hot Toys Mysterio? Damien, I'm not going to answer that question. People in the chat, please answer Damien's question. Will I be picking up Hot Toys Mysterio? Let Damien know. Hunter, I'm still waiting for my Far From Home Spidey. Oh, damn. Hopefully you get him soon. Wyatt, hey Justin, I have a really, really bad memory, and I'm sorry about that, so I'm not sure if I have asked this before, but can you do more X-Men reviews if there are anything more to review? And wow, that's cool. There isn't anything more to review as far as I'm aware, nothing from any third-party companies, at least for now. There will be the Sosa Toys Gambit, and of course I will be reviewing that on the channel. But I don't know if there are going to be any more Toysera or other random companies making X-Men stuff anymore, unfortunately. Do you know why or have any guesses on the delay of releases by Hot Toys? I mean, not announcements, but real releases. Yes, I do know, Rodrigo, and I'm pretty sure we all do. Chinese New Year. They shut the factories down for an entire month. When you shut production down for a month, that means there's going to be run-on delays. So, yeah, that's why. There are going to be delays. Don't worry, the stuff will come out. Now they got stuff going again. Arkham Knight, Batman Beyond just released. I'm super excited. So yeah, that's why. Chinese New Year. Will you be reviewing the new CW Flash? He's set to release April 1st. The Console Bros, people in the chat, please answer the Consoles Bros question. Will I be reviewing CW Flash on the channel? Dearly, so you can show it on your next collection tour. Yes, I suppose I can. Meteor Muffin Media, are you a fan of Gundam? If so, have you ever built any of the models? If not, I'd love to send you one that is perfect for beginners, just to build for fun. I haven't done any Gundam model kits, but I do some model kits. I've done the Dragon Ball line, I've done various other bits and pieces, Transformers ones from Flame Toys. I'm not a huge fan of Gundam. I haven't watched the show, or if it's a manga, I haven't read the manga, but I'm not a huge Gundam fan myself. I prefer my robots to have personalities, not necessarily people inside, which is ridiculous to say because I like the Megazord, which has people inside, but they're super people, so I don't know. Anyway, Gundam, I haven't really gotten into Gundam. Bob Dylan with the $5 super chat, thank you very much. Other than Homelander, what are your top 3 most anticipated figures? Ooh. If we're talking third party, then I'm really excited for that third party Harley Quinn from Arkham City? Or Arkham City. I'm really excited for the Arkham City version, or Arkham Knight. Either way, there's an Arkham version of Harley coming out from a third party company. I'm super excited for that. I'm also super excited for the Daft Toys coat and the 1/6 kit coat to come in for Nightmare Batman. And what else for third party? There's not a huge array of third-party stuff that's been announced. The Young Rich Toys Into the Spider-Verse stuff, Gwen and the other version of Peter B. Parker, super excited for them. And in terms of Hot Toys, pretty much everything. Captain Rex, obviously, super hyped for Captain Rex. Endgame Thor, Battle Damage Iron Man, Battle Damage Thanos. So yes, I'm super excited for a lot of things. A lot of things, as we all are, I'm sure. But yes, thank you for the super chat, Bob Dylan. Justin, nice Dragon Ball Z shirt. Thank you. It's actually Dragon Ball this time. So we've got Kid Goku and Bulma on her little bike from, I'm pretty sure, the cover of the first issue? I don't remember. But either way, Goku and Bulma. Can we get a close-up of that Wanda and Vision behind you? You can. Check out the reviews for the Wanda and check out the reviews for the Vision. You can see them both in that video. Which Din Djarin Hot Toys is best worth the value? I don't really know about value, but I can tell you which is the best. It's the Beskar one, obviously. He's got the magnetic jetpack, he's got a bunch of effect pieces, especially if you get the deluxe, you get 2 versions of Grogu. Absolutely the best in my opinion. Peacemaker Hot Toys incoming. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Can we get a close-up? Oh, sorry, I already answered that. The Console Bros. Check out the reviews for them. Thoughts on the Rise of Skywalker Rey? I don't know. It should be out any day now. I could do like the other YouTubers and be like, she's out next! She's out next! Absolutely, 100% confirmed she's coming next. And then if it doesn't happen, I'll be like, oh yeah, it was just delayed. Anyway, sorry, I won't get into that again. But I don't know when they're coming out. Unfortunately, I don't have any secret info behind the scenes on Rey and Kylo, but I would imagine they will be coming out relatively soon. We'll have to wait and see. Do you know Shartimus Prime? No. I don't know Shartimus Prime. Oh, I know his channel, and I've met him. Russ, his name is. I've met him at San Diego. I've seen him there. But no, I don't know him. Can you show your Dragon Ball figures? I need to know what to buy, says Samuel Orozco. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And they're not here, unfortunately. They are in storage. I do have my My Hero Academia figures here, though. And the reviews for them are coming up very soon on the channel. I'm sorry for that. I'm getting calls as I'm live streaming. I do need to go on Do Not Disturb. Meteor Muffin, is there one piece in your collection that absolutely reminds you of your childhood? Or better yet, do you have any from your childhood? I don't have any figures as a carryover from my childhood, unfortunately. But the Transformers Masterpiece figures really remind me of my childhood, because I loved Transformers when I was a kid, and I still do now. So that's why I collect the Masterpiece figures. Do you have SPD Red Ranger? Yes, I do. Thank you so much for being positive. It's the highlight of some of my days. Thank you, Nick. I always try and be positive because what's not to love? We're talking about toys. Toys are fun. That's literally the nature of them. Espen, Justin, who do you think would play as Wolverine in the MCU? I don't know. There are a lot of people who could potentially play Wolverine in the MCU. We'll see. Mars Madness, are you going to review Hot Toys Harley Quinn? Please tell me you are. People in the chat, once again, please let Mars know, anyone else know, when they ask me which figure I'm going to review, or if I'm going to review it, let them know if I'll be reviewing that figure on the channel. Mateo, which one do you like more, Marvel or Star Wars? I like them both. I don't like one more over the other, but I like them both. The Console Bros, can you review the Soap Studios Reverse Flash? I mean, it would be a bit silly for me to have shown it on the stream and also announced that I'll be reviewing it if I wasn't going to review it. So yes, I will be reviewing it. Thank you for the great live, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you, Rodrigo. I will see you then. Also, one last question from Meteor Muffin Media. Will you ever open a P.O. box? I actually do have a parcel locker. I haven't made the address of that public yet, but maybe if enough people ask to send me fan art or letters or whatever, I can open that up to the public and let people send. Bale or Affleck, says Alexandros. Ooh. I like them both, but Affleck. He's my favorite Batman of all time. But then again, Bale, I grew up watching Bale and he's fantastic as well, but Affleck, he's the best, I think, personally. Chris C with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. For Book of Boba Fett, do you think we'll get a new paint Boba, hopefully with Throne, and Fennec Shand? I think Boba is more likely than Fennec, but I hope we get both. Nice Dragon Ball Z shirt for the live stream. Thanks, Catman, but it is actually Dragon Ball, the original series, not Dragon Ball Z. Wyatt Green, Boba Fett is the GOAT, aka greatest of all time. He is the GOAT. I love Boba Fett. He's my guy. He's my favorite character. We've got Boba sitting right here, actually, with the helmet, Hot Toys figure, and there's actually a little gachapon Boba as well there. Please do. I love to send you some stuff. Excellent. All right, awesome. I will open up the P.O. box, parcel locker at some point and let people send in some stuffs. Is it possible to post Superman Hot Toy without the head, hands, and just have the suit on display? No, not really. Because then you'll have a neck. He's got a neck, obviously. You can't really remove the neck. You could probably take the suit off and put it on a mannequin, a 1/6 scale mannequin of some kind. But no. He's got a neck there. Mars says, I'm going to head out. Have a good day, Justin. Thank you, Mars. Thanks for joining the stream. Why do you like Hot Toys? Is it the art or the characters? It's both. It's the characters, it's the art, it's the fact that we're getting a physical, tangible thing that we can hold, a representation of the characters and outfits and costumes and props that we love in miniature format. It's literally like having your own 1/6 scale museum. And I love that. I really do. I love seeing the suits in person and being able to check out all the details that you didn't see potentially on screen. So that's why I like Hot Toys. Think we will ever get a Batman Returns Penguin, says BP. I hope so. I would love to get a Batman Returns Penguin and a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. That would be it. I don't need a Max Schreck. I would love a Max Schreck, but I don't need one to complete that line. Just those two would be more than enough for me. What do we have here? Do you think Hot Toys will eventually give us a 1/6 scale unhelmeted Return of the Jedi Vader? I hope they do. They made the quarter scale. They did a fantastic job there. Shrink it down, Hot Toys. Just shrink it down. You can do it. I know you can. Do you collect Funko Pop? Not really, no. I buy the odd one here and there, you know, if I come out of a film and I need some merch from that film ASAP, which sometimes is the case, then I will buy a Funko Pop. The Console Bros, your cosplays are really cool. I'm getting a Season 6 Flash by yours? You inspired me, I think he's trying to say. That's awesome. Season 6 Flash suit. I don't exactly know what that suit looks like because I haven't been watching The Flash. I'm not up to date on The Flash. But that's awesome. Cosplay is a really great way of interacting with fans of the show and, you know, getting a chance to feel like what it is to be that character. And everyone likes to play dress up at some level. Deep down. Don't deny it. We all do. Meteor Muffin, I'm actually going to head out as well. This has been a fantastic stream. Can't wait for the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. We do have 4 minutes left of the stream. Thank you for checking out the stream, Meteor Muffin, and thank you for joining Justin's Collection Plus. You will be getting early access to all 5 of the Figma My Hero Academia videos as soon as I am done uploading the thumbnails and everything, which should be very soon, and everyone else will have those videos relatively soon as well. But channel members get early access to pretty much everything. If I film 5 videos in one day, usually I will space them out for the channel 1 video per day, but channel members get to see them the day they are uploaded. Sometimes there are a couple of days where there isn't anything new that arrives, because I'm, of course, slave to the stuff that is delivered to me. But sometimes, like you saw today, I'll get a surprise haul, and we'll have a bunch of stuff arrive, including this absolutely beautiful Mark 85 helmet. This thing is gorgeous, far and away better than that other unlicensed one I took a look at. I just need to figure out how exactly to operate the opening faceplate gimmick, but this thing, by all means, is a work of art. And it's a Bluetooth speaker. Even better. Justin, do you think I should do a review video on it? The Console Bros, what are you doing a review? Oh, the Flash costume. Yeah, if you can, go for it. That'd be awesome. Do you collect Spawn, says Andrew. No, I don't. Dealey, hey Justin, one last question. Will you review the new SHF Winter Soldier? I believe that was announced relatively recently, so yes, I do plan on reviewing anything announced after December 2020 by Mafex, Mezco, and Bandai for SH Figuarts on the channel. So yes. Alexandros, what brand or show would you branch out for when it comes to collecting? I got a lot of branches. I do Figuarts, I do some Mezco stuff, I do the Figma stuff now with the My Hero. I do Hasbro Black Series. I do the prop replica stuff. What else do I do? Transformers Masterpiece. That's Beast Wars, G1, and Movie Masterpiece. So I've a few branches. Espen, could Marvel Studios hire my dad to play the next Wolverine? Because he looks so much like Hugh Jackman, and he is even almost the same build like him. I don't see why not. Go tell him to go and do an audition. That'd be awesome. I just got into Hot Toys collecting this year, says Norsky Way. Got the Durasteel Mando in January. Congratulations. He's gorgeous. And picked up my Grail figure, the Mark 46, for my birthday in March. Super happy with them. That is fantastic. The Mark 46 is super hard to find, so congrats to you for being able to grab yourself the Mark 46. And that Durasteel Mando is beautiful as well. Justin, can you see Figma doing Deku's new suit? I don't know. Are they making any more My Hero figures? It's Figma? I don't know. I hope so. Kunja Club says, what was the last 1/6 Hot Toys you skipped from purchasing? None. Pennywise is going to be the most recent one. I'm not buying Pennywise, but I haven't skipped on any. Yes. Raul says, your voice is so iconic. Thank you. Have you watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Him, Ethan, ho. Interesting name. Yes, of course I've watched The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. How could I not have? How could I not have? We do have only 30 seconds left on the stream, so I do want to say a huge thank you once again to everyone who's joined in, super chatted, who's joined Justin's Collection Plus. You all are fantastic. We'll catch you at the same time next week. Maybe we'll have another surprise arrival partway through the stream. I need to prepare like a little clip that has like the package arriving at the door or something so I can play it while I'm going downstairs to meet the postman, because they always seem to come at the time that I'm doing the live stream. Nevertheless, a huge thank you to everyone who's come along, watched the stream, chatted, super chatted, joined Justin's Collection Plus. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.